Your kid thinks I'm getting arrested now. Dear parents, your child walked into my office, looked me dead in the face, and said, "Write Davis off to jail." No explanation, no context. Just confidence like they personally signed the warrant. Subject. Your kid lost his damn mind in my office. Dear parents, your kid walked into my office, looked me dead in the face, and said, "Hi, David," like we're drinking buddies. Then the second I opened my mouth, this lunatic screams, "Davis! Shut up! Stop interrupting! Go to jail!" Subject. Your kid walked in, said my name, then lost his damn mind. Dear parents, your kid walked into my office, looked me dead in the face, said, "Hi, David," like we're buddies, and the second I opened my mouth to respond, he screamed, "Fuck off!" at full volume, like a malfunctioning siren. Subject. Your kid turned my office into a damn crime scene. Dear parents, your kid busted into my office yelling, "Get down!" like they were starring in some low-budget cop show, then shoved a mop in my face screaming, "Stop resisting!" while I was literally just standing there. Before I could even process what kind of nonsense I was dealing with, they went ahead and pepper sprayed me. Your kid just threw a hammer at my head like it was a sport. Dear parents, your kid walked into my office, looked me dead in the eyes, screamed, "Catch the hammer!" like some deranged game show host, and launched an actual hammer at my skull. Your kid yelled, "Catch the hammer," and actually threw one at my head. Dear parents, your kid walked into my office, screamed, "Catch the hammer," like a deranged game show host, and launched an actual hammer at my face. Not a joke, not pretend. A real metal hammer. I had to dodge like I'm in some ridiculous action movie just to not get my skull cracked open. Then this absolute genius immediately starts screaming, "Ow! Jail! Now!" Subject. Your kid tried to medicate me like I'm a stray animal. Dear parents, your kid walked into my office, looked me dead in the face, and said, "Davis, I demand you to take this medication." Like there's some deranged doctor from hell, then tried to shove 13 pills down my throat. Subject. Your kid tried to get me to eat a mystery pill like I'm a lab rat. Dear parents, your child walked into my office, held out some weird little sponge animal pill thing, and said, "Davis, I found this pill. Can you take it? It might be medicine." Absolutely fucking not. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and took a mud bath like a feral animal. Dear parents, I just found out your kid broke into my house at 1 a.m., filled my bathtub with mud, and sat in it like some deranged swamp creature. Your kid broke into my house and took a damn Pepsi bath. Dear parents, I just found out your kid broke into my house at 1 a.m. like some unhinged raccoon, went straight to my bathroom and poured Pepsi into my bathtub and got in it. Not drank it, not spilled it. Bathed in it. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and turned my bathroom into a horror movie. Dear parents, I woke up at 1 a.m. to find your absolute menace of a child in my house, in my bathroom, fully committing to bathing in actual fucking blood, like this is normal behavior. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and did the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life. Dear parents, your kid broke into my house at 1 a.m. like a feral idiot, went straight to my bathroom, and decided the best possible life choice was to fill my bathtub and bathe in straight fucking bleach. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and started a damn weed farm. Dear parents, one of your absolute disaster children broke into my house at 1 a.m., went into my attic like some raccoon with bad intentions, and decided that was the perfect place to start a whole weed farm. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and tried to arrest me like a deranged cop. Dear parents, your kid broke into my house at 1 in the morning, climbed into my attic like a sleep-deprived raccoon, and then had the audacity to wake me up and tell me to put my hands behind my back because I was under arrest for 950 counts of crimes against humanity. Subject. Your kid broke into my house and lost their damn mind. Dear parents, one of your absolute menace children broke into my house at 1 a.m., walked straight into my bedroom like they pay rent, and started screaming, "Not my president!" at the top of their lungs. I am a fucking principal! Subject. Your kid broke into my house and started screaming insanity. Dear parents, I woke up at 1 a.m. to your kid standing in my bedroom like a possessed idiot screaming, "Hitler, resign!" Listen, bitch, I am not Hitler. Kid broke into my house and lost their damn mind. Dear parents, your kid broke into my house at 1 a.m., not a joke, not a misunderstanding, walked into my bedroom like they pay the mortgage, and then had the absolute nerve to scream, "What are you doing in your house? Get out!" Probably because I fucking live here. Subject: your kid broke into my house and screamed at me like a lunatic. Dear parents, your child broke into my house at 1 a.m., walked straight into my bedroom and screamed, "Bruh! Get out!" Subject: your kid screamed like a damn air raid siren. Dear parents, I walked into the room and your kid immediately lost their mind and screamed, "Out! Now!" at me like I'm some random idiot they can evict from reality. Subject: you are fired in my own damn school. Dear parents, I walked into the classroom and your student immediately screamed, "You are fired!" Hey, incident during assembly. Dear parents, one of your kids just stood up in the middle of assembly and screamed, "Donkey!" at me like I'm running a circus instead of a school. Dear parents, subject: your kid broke into my house and used my TV like a sled. Dear parents, I walked into my own house at 1 a.m. and found your kid halfway down my stairs, riding my $3,500 TV like it's some kind of winter sport. Not watching it, not moving it, riding it. Down the stairs. Subject: your kid just got sentenced to life in deep space. Dear parents, I don't even know how to say this without questioning reality, but your kid somehow got themselves sentenced to life in deep space. Yes, actual space. Not detention, not suspension. Space. Genuinely fucking how? Message sent at 2:26. Subject: your kid fed mid-sentencing. Like this was a damn theater show. Dear parents, your kid just got sentenced to 2 days in jail and then immediately dropped to the floor like someone unplugged them. Subject: your kid treated detention like a Supreme Court case. Dear parents, your child got a 15-minute detention and responded by filing 260 appeals, hiring a lawyer, and demanding a retrial. There was no trial. Nobody was convicted. Nobody was sentenced by a jury of peers. They were told to sit down for 15 minutes and somehow turned it into a legal documentary. I watched a child object to a chair. Your kid thinks exams belong in a goddamn museum. Dear parents, during an exam, your child raised their hand with full confidence and asked, "Are you allowed to take your exam to a museum to get it framed?" I stared at them so hard I nearly saw my own ancestors. No, you are not allowed to leave mid-test to preserve your algebra like it is ancient treasure. It is a worksheet, not the Mona Lisa.